Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Sephora reviews and the big gripe I have with them, and I'm going to go through the website with you and just point out a real issue that I would like my viewers to just be aware of, because I care about you having reliable, trustworthy sources of information before you spend your own money on things that are available through Sephora. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the biggest reason why I think you just need to be aware of and beware of the star ratings and the reviews that are up on Sephora. This is not a hate video about Sephora itself or even a rant video about Sephora. I love Sephora. It is the place where I get the majority of the makeup and skincare that I purchase. So it's absolutely a valuable resource, and I will continue to purchase things very regularly from Sephora. But a lot of people who rely on the reviews, other customer reviews, I think should be aware of this issue if they aren't already. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and following Allura Beauty over on Instagram. There's also a Facebook page and Twitter page if you're interested in those. I'll also link for you the latest video up in the right-hand corner. Please go check it out. It is for Kaleidos's upcoming collection, which releases June 2020. It is very exciting. I really enjoyed the collection. I did a full unboxing, full swatches, and an application in that video for you if you either have never checked out Kaleidos or if you just wanted to know about the latest collection. The look that I did in that video is using the new Kaleidos eyeshadow palette and blush duos and lip gloss. The look that I have in this video is also using the eyeshadow palette and the lip gloss and one of the blush duos. And this time I used the peach blush duo and very different shades from the eyeshadow palette. So there's kind of what it looks like up close. You can see that beautiful duochrome highlight there. If you want really up close, nice video of what the colors look like and the shimmer looks like, make sure you follow the stories on the Instagram page. I'm sure this is not a new issue with the reviews, but it is something that I have been noticing a lot more prevalent, being more prevalent lately. It is the issue of Sephora having products, the review pages and the star ratings just absolutely saturated and kind of dominated by reviews from people who receive these products for free. I oftentimes receive products for free just by nature of the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you and I have a channel like this. So this is not to say that no one who receives a product could review it fairly or accurately. And it's not to say that the products that are on Sephora that have 4.5, 5-star ratings are not good products. But the issue really is that I think that Sephora could do a much better job at making it apparent to the buyer that so many of these reviews are by people who receive complimentary product. And I would encourage you to take with a grain of salt any star rating that's 5 stars or close to that when you look through the individual reviews and see that the 5-star ratings are dominated by people who are receiving the product for free. I have had a handful of products that are sent to me complimentary where it is in exchange partially for putting up a review on Sephora, and all I can say is that, as always, I try to be as honest and objective as possible, and I know that for several of the products I have received, I have given lower star ratings or at least mediocre ratings when I see something that doesn't work well, or especially for skincare, things that included ingredients that are not good for your skin. But that level of honesty is what I would call it, I don't see reflected in the reviews that are being posted by other people. Or I guess at the very least, you know, maybe it is a level of a lack of truly looking into the product before putting up those 5-star reviews. So let's go together to the Sephora page and I will show you what I am talking about and try to demonstrate to you how prolific this issue seems to be. So let's just start with the home page at Sephora, and we go to the new tabs, because oftentimes what happens is that these companies will send out the products right when they launch or right before they launch so that they can saturate the review market, so to speak, with these glowing reviews. So you can see the mixture of skincare and makeup. Let's just go ahead, and I haven't looked through these yet, so let's just go ahead and start with I want to start with makeup, because I think the skincare, it's definitely more of a problem, but I want to see if with the makeup, whether it's also still a problem. So these haven't been rated yet. So let's go down to some new products that have been rated kind of 5 stars. Viseart, I have never seen Viseart do this kind of thing. So well, let's go ahead and see. Shiseido gloss. Oh, Huda Beauty's lashes. This was included in my anti-haul video that I published about a week ago because I was not interested. I'm most interested in this one. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so you have 4 and maybe a quarter star rating, so above a 4-star rating. And if we go to the reviews here, okay, it's an 89% would recommend. So let's go ahead and search this or sort this by highest rating. All right, so immediately you see the first review, 5 stars, received free product, okay? So, you know, they're giving a glowing review. The next person, 5-star, also received free product. I'm trying to see if there's anything unique. Okay, next person also received the free product. Next person, free product. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. So the first page is people who received it free. Okay, keeps going. Let's see this person's photo. And please don't take this as, this is not an attack on people who give these 5-star ratings who receive the product for free. Again, it's just hard to tell whether it really is genuine or whether it's influenced by the fact that they received it for free. So there's the difference. I mean, the mascara is definitely, she has lighter, very, you know, kind of fair skin, lighter hair color, and her lashes are not that dark. So it certainly deepened the lashes in terms of, by virtue of putting a black substance on the lashes. But I mean, to my eye, it doesn't look that incredible, especially at that price point, which is why I included it in my anti-haul. Okay, we continue with more received free product. I mean, it just, let's see how far we got to go down in order to get, okay, here's one person who has not received it for free. Best mascara I ever tried, shocked by what one coat does, volume, okay. We continue with people who received it for free. And if you don't know, the received free product indication is this small text on the left side, not actually near the review, which is one of my complaints. It's not obvious. It's in lighter text than the rest of the text, which is black. You know, it could be much more, and I think should be much more obvious. And we continue. So we've gotten one person so far who has not received it for free. And again, we don't actually, sometimes people don't mark that box. So, but I am assuming that that person did not receive it for free. I mean, it just keeps going. I don't really know what to say, except that it is just absolutely and completely saturated. Okay, it looks pretty good there, the mascara. Keep going. We have yet to get another person who purchased it themselves, presumably. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so now we have 2, 3, okay, which is good. We're going back to someone who received it for free. Okay, 4. 4th person who doesn't indicate that they received it for free. 5. Received for free, received for free, received for free. What also I find incredible is how many reviews there are for this product, even though it just launched. So even if you had purchased this product the day that it launched, these are not reviews, 7 days ago. They're not reviews that from the people who did purchase the product. It can't be that the majority of the 5-star rating is coming from people who have tested the product for a long time and purchased it themselves. Keep going. I am actually really surprised by the volume of reviews. Okay, so the 6th person who didn't say that they received it. Actually, let's go up and see. Sometimes what happens is that I've seen where the person does not indicate that they received it for free, but then in the text they say, oh, I got this from influencer, or I received the product for free, which is another thing to be aware of. So I think we're at number 6. Hopefully I'm keeping track of, I'm having a hard time keeping track of the number and the comments and the thoughts that I'm having as we're going through this. I can't believe how many there are. Okay, number 7. Let's see this picture. Okay, yeah, that's a good amount of volume. It's a little spidery for my personal taste, which is why I wouldn't buy it, but 7. I didn't think that this would go on for this long, so. Okay, number 8, 9. Whoop. Now I lost my place. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I have no idea when this is going to end, but you get the point. The overwhelming majority of these reviews are by people who got the product for free. And what also is an indication for you to kind of be aware is when all of the reviews go up on the exact same day. 7 days ago, these are all, that was 8 days ago, but almost all of these that we've gone through are about a week ago. And that tells you that, just, you know, insider information, that the people are getting the product for free, and then they have a deadline by which they need to post the review. And you can of course post it beforehand, but that is why for a lot of these products that have overwhelmingly free product reviews, you see them being posted all at the same day or within a day or two of each other, because they're all following the same deadline. So let's go back up to the top, and this time I want to sort by lowest to see how many of those people are giving lower reviews that received the product. Okay, so the very first one is actually a person who did receive the product for free, who said, don't waste your money, ended up with long lashes, but 3 points on each eyelid and needed to take tweezers to tweeze my lashes to separate them. Okay, so it seems like she's indicating kind of what my impression was that it's clumpy and maybe a little spidery. Oh, this person also received the product for free. They gave it a 1 star. So clumpy and spidery. Okay, consistent with what my impression was when I saw some of those pictures from the 5-star reviews. Okay, the next 1, 2, 3, 4 people who gave a 1-star review did not receive the product for free. Presumably they purchased it themselves. We have one more 2-star rating where they received it for free. Influencer. Interesting. I received the product from influencer. My opinion in no way reflects influencer or their team. That's interesting that this person would put that there. So they clearly realize that giving a lower star rating may be seen poorly in terms of the connection with influencer or the team. I find that kind of interesting. Purchase the product. And for these, you can see verified purchase. I guess Sephora tracks whether you purchase it through the website, and then leave a review. Okay, we have one more 2-star, another 2-star review from a person who received the product. Another 2-star one. Oh, another 2-star ones. I'm actually pretty surprised by the number of people who are giving this a lower rating who received the product for free. I'll be curious to see for other things that we look at whether that stays true. This is a 3-star rating, received it for free. Influencer. It becomes clumpy quite quickly. Okay. Also received the product with a 3. Now, to me, when I see 3 stars, even though 3 is halfway between 1 and 5, or more than halfway between 1 and 5, my feeling is that when people see a 3-star review on Sephora, it's not a product that they're going to be interested in purchasing. Anything below a 5 or 4-star is, my impression is that that's kind of seen as not a great product. I have mixed feelings. They look so clumpy. 1 coat. Oh, she said on 2 coats, turned out very clumpy, so she likes it better with just 1. Meh. Okay, very interesting. I'm pleasantly surprised by how many people seem to be a little more even-handed, but who still received the product. This person is making the point that they received it free, but they want to give their honest feedback. Okay, so overall you can see that it's much more balanced in terms of when you go to the lower ratings, it's much more balanced in terms of who received it for free and who did not, which is refreshing to see, at least for this product. And I'm, like I said, surprised that there are actually this many sub 4-star ratings by people who got the product for free. And I don't personally know how influencer works because I'm not a part of that program. So I don't know if your ability to get products is at all influenced by the ratings that you get. Maybe the people at Influencer don't even know themselves, or the people receiving products from Influencer don't know themselves, because who knows what the relationship is between the brands that are giving out free products and Influencer, which serves as kind of a go-between between the people who are reviewing and the brands themselves. So that's that one. Let's look at Shiseido. Okay, so this only has 2 reviews. And that's another indication, in addition to the things that I already talked about as kind of red flags to be aware of when you see a glowing set of reviews. When a product is new and there are already dozens of reviews for that product, that should be a red flag to you to say, most of these reviews are probably going to be by people who received the product before it actually launched officially on Sephora. So this only has 2 reviews. They are by people who presumably purchased it themselves, which is consistent with what I just said. Viseart's also, I'm going to guess, yeah. Viseart doesn't seem to participate in programs like this, but let's see what else. Oh, that's something I want to see. But sticking with makeup, let's filter this by makeup. Okay, so I did my own hunting around off camera because I didn't want you to have to sit through me trying to find another new product where the company had sent them out to influencers, but I found one. So it is a product from Dr. Jart, the Dis-Appur Beauty Balm SPF 50+, which is something that I would be interested in because of the high SPF rating. So it has a 4-star level, and let's sort again by highest. Okay, so you see, once again, we have this issue where got 1 person 5-star who did not receive the product for free. Oh, actually, see, here's a perfect example. This person did receive this product for free. They did not indicate, they didn't check the box when they did the review where it says you're supposed to disclose if you received the product complimentary. So they did not do that. But when you read the text of the review, it says, I received the product from Influencer. So we have yet to see someone give a 5-star review who actually did not get it complimentary. Wow, so this is a good example of where it's just completely saturated with people who got the product from, I'm assuming from Influencer. That seems to be the majority of where these reviews are coming from. Sephora employee, but also received the free product. So I don't know, maybe she or he received it from Sephora itself or had access beforehand. Okay, this person 4-star verified purchase. Okay, so this is a review that I would automatically trust more because this person has confirmed that they purchased it, or Sephora has confirmed that they purchased it from the website, and they are very, they recommend the product and they are very happy with it. But otherwise, we have yet to see someone who actually purchased the product who is giving this a 5-star rating. I mean, at some point I'm going to stop scrolling because it's going to become so clear that, yeah. Okay, so let's again go back up to the top and let's see what we get when we sort by lowest. Okay, receive the product for free, test before purchasing. Oh, they don't like the depth of the color or the ability of the product to match the depth of their skin. The shade. Okay, so a lot of these, it seems like, is a complaint with the shade, which is obviously legitimate. Not for people of color. Don't know who told them they could pass for anything other than Ashy or Casper. Very legitimate. Okay, so all of these so far have been people who did receive the product. Now this is kind of sort of a more obvious and apparent issue with a product like this, and I agree that is not I don't think anyone could consider that medium or deep shade coloring. So I feel like this is a little more of a unique situation to the shade and the company saying that it's medium to deep when it absolutely is not. So these people are rightfully complaining about that issue. All right, so I think you get what I mean. Now I'm really curious to move on to skincare, because skincare in particular is something that is, compared to makeup, is not as objective. Some people think that it's just as subjective as makeup, which doesn't make any sense to me, because there are ingredients in skin. Skincare is supposed to do something for the skin. It's supposed to have a specific effect or claimed effect on the skin, not just superficially. So there are objective things that you can analyze with skincare that you just can't with makeup, because makeup is more about, well, do I like the way that it looks or functions? So it bothers me even more when I see this issue happening with skincare, because almost never do you see people in this category that I'm talking about actually talk about the ingredients in the skincare product. So let's jump on over to the new arrivals in skincare. And the glow recipe was one that we were interested in. And Wishful, I've already done a video on this product. I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you about why this is not a good enzyme scrub. Pharmacy, I've also mentioned 1, 2, 3, and then let's do milk. I mean, we don't have to go very far to, because I know these two are products that people sent out, or the company sent out. The glow recipe, I'm not as sure with. 841 reviews with 4.5 stars. Let's sort by highest. Okay, off the bat, we get, oh, good. We get someone who's actually purchased, or hopefully purchased the product themselves. 2 people who purchased the product themselves. Then we get a couple. Okay, so this seems to be a lot more balanced back and forth, which is great to see. Hopefully these people did actually purchase it themselves. All right, so this one is good. It's a lot more balanced in terms of, it seems like people do genuinely, I don't know if I should say genuinely, but it's a more reliable situation when you see a lot of people who seem to have purchased it themselves and are still rating it well. So that's good. Let's actually, I'm curious, I don't know what the ingredients are in here, but let's see. Cactus, watermelon, willow bark, tea tree, cucumber, sugarcane, licorice, extract, cabbage leaf. Oh, well, you've got some fragrance in there. Now, it is the very last ingredient, so it is, compared to all the other ingredients in here, it is the most, it is the least present, but fragrance is never an ingredient that needs to be in skincare, and it is a known irritant of skin. So I personally would not give this, no matter how much I may like it, I would not give this a 5-star rating. And also the tea tree can be problematic in higher quantities. So, but that's interesting to know. Now the Wishful Mini Glow Enzyme Scrub, if you want to know all the details of why this really is not good for your skin, and there are so many better alternatives for this product out here, all of which I list in that video, then go check that out. But I won't rehash that here. Just me knowing that this is not a great option for you on the market. I'm curious to see how many of these people. Now this product, before we go down, this product has 1K reviews and it's been out for a while. Sephora is still listing this as new, but it's been well over a month this product has been out. So hopefully the number of people who actually purchased the product and tested it before reviewing will be more balanced. But you can see there are definitely lots of people who have received the product for free. Oh, and another example here of someone who did not indicate that they received the product for free, but they did. They write on top, influencer. They don't even say what that means. So if you weren't familiar with influencer, you may not even know that that means this person received that product complimentary, which is not in full disclosure. Okay, so definitely a very obvious majority of these 5-star reviews are by people who got the product from Wishful, which is Huda Beauty's offshoot skincare brand. And I'm curious, let's go back up on the dates here. 3rd of March, okay, 4th of April. So you see 15th of March, February. You see how these, my guess here is that you see the people who, oh, this is a verified purchase, March 2nd. But it seems to be that the earlier reviews are the 5-star ratings by people who received the product, because you see there's later reviews, March by people and April by people who did not receive it for free. Actually, let's make this easier and sort this by oldest. That will be a much more direct way of getting across what I'm trying to get across. Okay, received product. And you can see February 6th, as early as February 6th, that's going back. Received free product. So this is the other major issue. The reason why brands do this is because they want to flood the market with people's reviews to whom they want to flood the market with reviews from people who they gave the product to, who received that product complimentary, so that as soon as the product launches for regular consumers, it looks like there are just rave reviews. And again, this is not particular to Sephora. This is a beauty community, beauty brand issue. It happens with PR packages. It happens, with makeup that's sent out early, because they want to flood the market with that hype, and they are hoping, and usually correct, that the people who receive the product will be influenced to give a more positive review because they received the product for free, and they want to maintain that relationship in a positive way with that brand and continue to get the products for free. So going back, just still going, so February 8th, all these people received the product for free. So everything at the very beginning, the market, by the time people, I'm surprised that this person, let's see, amazing fish influencer. So again, someone who does not indicate that they received it. They don't check the box that you're supposed to check when you receive a free product before you post. But this is a successful showing by Wishful of flooding the market with these product reviews from people who received it for free, so that by the time people who actually bought the product themselves have used it and tested it out, come to give their reviews, those reviews don't have that much of an impact, because you've already flooded the website with these, in my opinion, less trustworthy reviews. Just keeps going. All right, let's move on to the pharmacy one. This is the Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. This is something that I received from the company, complimentary, not from influencer, but the company sent this product to me. And at the time, what I personally usually try to do is, when a company reaches out to me, I try to go through the products and ask them to send the products where I've looked through the ingredients list already, and I can say that at least on the ingredients level, I wouldn't have a major problem with the product. And then once I receive it, I also test it out to see if in application, I also still like the product. Because the ingredients list may be great, and you may think, the ingredients are fantastic, they're supposed to do all these good things, but then you may have an issue where the texture is really unpleasant, or just something happens that you wouldn't predict on an ingredients level. On the other hand, if there are products where I already know off the bat, I don't care how fun the packaging may look, or how fun it may be to use the product, if I can tell from the ingredients that those are ingredients that are harmful to my skin, I'm not going to request from the company that they send me that product. So this issue with pharmacy, I usually don't run into, because I'm usually pretty good at telling a company, hey, look, you don't need to send that product because it's just going to go to waste. I'm not going to, even if I tested it out, I'm not going to use it long term because I don't want to cause damage to my skin. So you're just going to be sending me a product that's just going to sit there and go to waste. And I don't want that to happen. But in this case, what happened with this product was I've tried some other pharmacy products that I do like, but they had not yet had available the ingredients list for this product. So I kind of went on hope and faith that the ingredients would be good in here. And unfortunately, once I got it and I read the ingredients on the back of the box, I thought, this is not a product that I can give a good review to. And what I mean by that is, actually, I won't go into that. If you want to see the detailed reasons for why I don't recommend this product, that is in this past month's, or May's, I don't know what time this video will go up, in May 2020's What's New in Beauty video. So I will go ahead and link that in the upper right hand corner for you to check out. But needless to say, given that I myself received this product complimentary, I'm expecting that a lot of these reviews that are 5 stars are going to be from people who received the product for free. Now, do these people talk about the ingredients? It smelled the herbal earthy scent of it. Well, that's not, something having a fragrance is not a good indication of good skincare. Combo skin, hydrated, doesn't clog the pores. These people are talking about how it feels on the skin, but they're not talking about what is actually in the skincare product. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the text of the reviews. I'm gonna just scroll through here and see how long it takes us to get to someone who actually purchased the product, who is also saying that they liked it 5-star level. We have not gotten there yet. So once again, a flooding of the market here. Oh, there's one person, that's good. April 9th. Well, actually, let's see. I received it, okay, never mind. Person who did not indicate but actually did receive it for free. All right, so I'm gonna stop scrolling. You get the picture. Let's go up and see if we get any lower star ratings from people. Okay, so disappointed. All these people bought it themselves, giving these 1-star reviews. So this is a kind of on the other side of the spectrum. I don't know if I'll say a more, to me, this is exemplary of the issue, but yeah. I lost my train of thought, but you get the picture. Let's do one more. This product is another product that I anti-hauled. I've not used it myself, but because of issues with the ingredients, it's not something that I would be interested in purchasing. Let's see if they even sent this out for review. It doesn't look like they sent that out. Oh, I'm interested. Again, I don't think Charlotte Tilbury does the promotions like that, but let's try this one and see if they did. Where'd the ratings go? Oh, they did. Okay, let's rate this highest to lowest. Okay. One person who, oh, no, never mind. This person did not buy it themselves, but they did not indicate that on the checkbox. Okay, all of these are received free product. And once again, I did a dedicated review on this product and why it is not a magical serum. There are issues with the ingredients that are being put into this product, including fragrance and other irritants. So go check that out if you want a full reasoning of why these 5-star reviews are, why I disagree with them very strongly, I'll put it that way. Okay, now again, let's see, do they talk about the actual, okay, beautiful packaging has nothing to do with, oh, similar to iconic perfume and fragrance bottles, okay, blah, blah, blah. Silky texture, glides on. It contains peptides, vitamin C, and polyglutamic acid. Okay, so at least this person listed the good ingredients, but they failed to mention the very bad ingredients that are in this product also. Magic Dream makeup, okay, no mention of the actual ingredients. Amazing, no mention of the actual ingredients. Hydrates, no mention of the actual ingredients. So again, I think my point, I don't want to continue beating a dead horse, but you kind of get my drift here. Let's go one last time to lowest to highest and see. Okay, receive the product. All right, gimmicky, not if you're into skincare. Going to skincare, benefits, heavily scented floral. Okay, good. So they mentioned the fragrance. Extremely sticky. So this person's issue was more of a textural thing. Oh, she wants better active. Sorry, I keep saying she. Well, it says mom, so I guess I can safely say she. But better active ingredients and performance. Influencer. Oh, not good for sensitive skin, which makes sense because it contains ingredients that are irritating. Okay, so I'm actually, again, surprised to see so many people who received it for free saying, hey, there are issues with this product, which is a good thing. All right, I'm gonna stop there just because, again, I think that my point has been made. What I want to talk about now is sort of what we think, and this is not, I'm gonna give you some of my own ideas, but I would really love for you to tell me what you think in the comment section below. Specifically, I'm interested in any things that you think would be solutions to this problem. Now, of course, solutions can come from the consumer themselves, which is usually what has to happen because the brands and the companies themselves don't have an incentive to make sure that honesty is the priority. So a solution could be from the consumer's point where you have to do more due diligence. You could read the substance of a bunch of reviews to make sure that even if they didn't check the box that they're supposed to indicate they got it for free, that they actually purchased it themselves. You can make sure that you rank both them high and from highest to lowest and lowest to highest to see if there's any sort of balance in terms of the honesty of people who received the product for free. But really what I want to explore with you is what solutions do you think Sephora could implement? Because this is something that Sephora is kind of allowing to happen, and I'm not necessarily of the position that they shouldn't allow this to happen because I think people who receive products for free should be able to share their thoughts. But at the same time, I do feel like Sephora should take more steps to make it more clear to the consumer that these overall reviews or the overall star rating that's being conveyed may not be what it looks like on the surface. So the only couple of things that I can really think of are, one, the fact that the text is so small and lighter than any of the other text where it says received free product. I think that's problematic. I think that that text should be bold. I think it should be in red to make it very clear to the consumer and not easy to miss, which seems to be the goal of Sephora. Not easy to miss or make it more clear that this review is from someone who's getting a complimentary product from the brand. The second improvement I think should be implemented is I think there should be some sort of way where you can filter out the reviews from people who have received the product. So Sephora does actually kind of already do this with the example of the Laneige product. If you go near where the filters are or the sorting is, you can check this box that says verified purchases only. So this will exclude the people who received the product for free, which for this is kind of illuminating because there's a lot more negative reviews that are coming up. But in any case, that is a solution here. I think the only problem with this solution is that there are going to be people who are filtered out of this category who actually did purchase the product, but may not have directly purchased it through Sephora's website. So they may have gone in store and purchased it. I don't think that that's included in the verified purchases only in this category, this checkbox. But also people who may have bought it directly from Laneige, they may have bought it from another skincare store, but they're going on to Sephora to give their thoughts about that product because it's available on Sephora. So maybe that's not really an issue because what really is the priority is to exclude those people who say that they have received the product for free. But I think that the solution, this checkbox, is sort of imperfect in the way that Sephora has implemented this. But I'm not really satisfied with those solutions. So, and maybe there isn't a good solution to this. Maybe it's going to have to fall on the consumer, like it many times does in the commercial market with any sort of product, to be the person who is vigilant and making sure that they don't just buy the things that the brands are putting out there. But if you do have any more creative ideas, I would love to know them, and please share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. I hope this video was interesting to you. I just kind of, partially wanted to get this off my chest, but also one of the main reasons I do videos or I care about reviewing products is because I think it should be a priority to communicate to people what will not waste their money. I don't want you going out there buying things just because unreliable information is basically what I'm saying. So I hope this video is interesting to you and that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.